Welcome back, and we are here at the Sawyer Arts Center at Colby Sawyer College in New London. And joining me now is Patricia Denny of the Northern New England Rep. Welcome.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about Northern New England Rep, because your mission is to keep the classics alive.
Well, absolutely, and our sort of mantra is staging the best of the classics. And we really have a dual mission. We want to bring stellar classic plays to the community, and by classic we really just define those as ones that have stood the test of time, that regardless of when they were written, whether it was 400 years ago or just 100 or 50 years ago, that they're still relevant to a modern audience.
Yes.
And we think those plays, they're more than just entertainment, although they can be very entertaining, but they also help us understand more about ourselves, who we are, why we're here, all of those good things, in addition to being a lot of fun, inspirational, awe-inspiring. That is half of our mission. The other half is our educational outreach. We do go into the schools in the area. By the end of this current season, more than 4,000 students and their teachers in both New Hampshire and Vermont will have had the opportunity for workshops in classical theater, more often than not Shakespeare. And then as part of the outreach to them, we also offer complimentary tickets and discounted tickets to our productions. So we go into the schools with free workshops, and then the students are invited to come to the productions as well. So.
Oh, that's wonderful, because I think for a lot of kids, that might be their only introduction to the classics, is through an avenue that Northern New England's bringing.
I think that's often the case, and certainly as part of their introduction to what a liberal arts education will be when they go on to college, if they do. The arts are so very important to opening up incredible windows and doors to all of what life and culture is about.
Yeah,
so.
And some of that we're seeing around us right here in the Arts Center at Colby Sawyer.
Yes.
Now, your next production will actually be staged here at Colby Sawyer.
At Colby Sawyer, we're back again. We had a wonderful production last season of Eugene O'Neill's Anna Christie. We're back this season with Heinrich Ibsen's HEDDA GABLER. Ibsen was a 19th century Norwegian playwright, and he's often referred to as the father of modern drama.
Really? Okay.
And one thing that's quite interesting, I hadn't realized that his plays currently around the world are produced at a rate second only to Shakespeare, because they all remain so relevant to a modern audience. Now, HEDDA GABLER was written in 1890, but Ibsen was known for his deep understanding and unflinching depiction of human nature, and his characters are so well-rounded, so real, that they are timeless, and we can relate to them today.
Very similar to Shakespeare.
Yes,
Some in the classics, all the classics have that underlying theme.
All of the classics, yes.
Now, you have some of your returning actors from last year.
Yes, we do. We have, in addition to this marvelous play, we have a wonderful company. Trace Oakley, who directed for us last year, returns to direct HEDDA GABLER.
Wonderful.
And all three of the leads from last year return.
Oh my.
Katrina Ferguson, again, will be playing the title role. She will be HEDDA GABLER, and she's marvelous. And the notorious HEDDA GABLER. And John Goodland returns in the role of Judge Brock, and Milan Drasinovich as Lufborg, which is a very interesting part. In fact, he has said of this particular play that it's almost like a psychological detective story.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
All of the characters have some sense of mystery about them. And they slowly are revealed as the play progresses and the different layers are peeled away.
Yes.
And so it's not just HEDDA, but all of the characters are marvelous.
The show is at the end of May into very early June, is that correct?
Yes, we open on Thursday, May 30th. We run for that weekend for 4 performances and the following weekend for 3.
Yes.
So the closing is June 8th, but tickets are available either online on our website or at Tatewell Gallery in New London. And also for 2 hours prior to each performance, people can come to the Sawyer Center.
Right here at the box office.
Right. So.
Great. Well, best wishes. It sounds like another great classic, and thank you for continuing to keep the classics alive and for all the work you do in the schools.
Well, thank you, Lynn, for this opportunity. We appreciate it.
Best wishes with this show.
Thank you.